It doesn't take very long to find reports like these.
Now, old people, they're everywhere. You must have noticed, but this is not a uniquely British problem.
And like Japan, Thailand also faces a demographic crisis with an aging population.
If transport for our aging population isn't planned now.
But while these reports talk about the often exaggerated disadvantages of an ageing population, they fail to mention the wide-ranging and more significant long-term benefits. Currently, just 13% of people worldwide are over 60. This will rise by 2050 to 22%, or roughly 1 in 5 people. That means that the vast majority of people worldwide will still be under 60 in the next generation. Now, of course, there will be variations on this in some countries, and some will have already gone through the ageing population stage onto a smaller and more stable population with the associated benefits, such as good wages and very low unemployment. In the countries that have tried to increase family size to offset an ageing population, you end up with extremely high youth unemployment, often leading to social instability, high crime rates and rioting. Plus easy recruitment by extremist groups, as has happened in the past. Secondly, we are also told that the young should pay for pensions for the old, rather than what pensions were originally designed for, where individuals should work for a period of their life in order to provide for their own retirement. The arguments counter to this often come from governments and individuals who misspent the pension money when it should have been unspent and protected for retirement in later years. Thirdly, when someone claims that we need more and more young people to pay for the increasing number of old people, they are simply promoting a population Ponzi scheme, and not considering the fact that when a large number of young people become old, you will need even more young people to pay for them, and so on, leading to rampant overpopulation and further strains on resources. We also forget that most young people don't start contributing financially to society until around 18. While the vast majority of old people contribute significantly more until the last few years and sometimes days of life. Our economies are driven not by the under-18s, but the over-60s, who have the largest amount of disposable income of any age group. Walk into any expensive car showroom and observe how it's mostly the over-60s buying, not usually the under-60s, unless it's their parents buying it for them, that is. Added benefits of an ageing population include lower education costs, lower policing costs, an experienced workforce, low unemployment, higher wages due to lower unemployment, lower impacts on the environment due to smaller family sizes. Older people have more savings than younger people, stimulating the economy with the spending of those savings in old age, low interest rates and economic benefits of lower inflation, and a rise in volunteerism. It has to be said that we should stop assuming that old people are a drain on society when the opposite is often the case. The fact is, we have to deal with an ageing population at some point. Trying to increase the proportion of young people only makes the problem worse for future generations. Lastly, we should not ignore the fact that our planet is already under population pressure, so encouraging people to have even larger families to deal with an ageing population not only doesn't solve the issue, it also increases our unsustainable population nearer to the point of collapse. So should you be worried about an ageing population? Probably not. This guy isn't.